Good day, everyone, and welcome to IndySlotCar. We're here at Lucky Bob's Raceway, and you know what? I'm here with Dino Bravo, and guess what, everyone? The story, my gosh, it's Matt Hayek.
Well, not only has he won, 5 races now on the season? Four races on the, it might as well be 5, it might as well be 50. He has dominated this season here in the early going. But that's not the story.
But it's really the fact that he is not speaking to the media.
Unless they have their lawyer present.
Well, you know, that sounds like a bit of a stuck-up couple of blokes right there as part of that, mate. I mean, that can't sit well for him.
What do you call that down there in the land down under?
I call them that they're full of a bunch of beans is what it is.
Yeah, hopping.
Big time, you know.
Yeah.
That's what makes the other competitors is hopping mad. And you know what? They're at the home of the Hopper Nationals, if I'm not mistaken here.
It's got a lot of tracks.
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, these guys, they're looking at all these tracks. And guess what? All these guys got to run all these tracks all tonight.
And Bob is lucky.
Yeah,
Bob is lucky to have all these tracks.
And he's lucky to have tracks, and he's lucky to have the IndySlotCar League here. So we're happy to be here. Thank you very much, Lucky Bobs, for all of your help for over the years. We're going to go racing. We'll see if any of these blokes can beat Matt.
We're gonna race, but I don't think Matt's going to talk.
Lineup of the Lucky Bob's Challenge, and on the pole for the 5th time in his short career. Look at that guy in the 22 car.
Oh my, it is not Carnage. It is Joe Heights. We're going to drop the Carnage name tonight. He's fast. Next to him, the leader of Team Maybelline, Mike Christoph. My, oh my, what a front row here.
And on the second row, the Silver Surfer right there, John Wiedemann.
Oh, yes, it is John Wiedemann. And there is the man who is not talking to the media. He has won 4 races this season. He leads the championship points. That's Matt Hayek.
That's Mike Lack in the number 1 car. He's hoping to go to the point.
This is Bill Black. Bill Black, good to see the man that we call Bill Black back.
This is an exciting row. The other half of Alter Ego Racing, also without any brains in that car.
And also not speaking to the media is Dean Strom.
We've been chasing them down, but they will not talk to us. And then making his debut in the IndySlotCar Series, another 2nd-generation driver, that is Hiro Kamikawa.
Oh my, and a great qualifying effort for the youngster. In fact, we have to go to the back end of the field to find the leader of Kamikawa Racing.
Yep, in between them is Pete Dorn there in the number 5. That's the other half of the teammate to Bill Black in Black Adam Racing. And then back here, bookending the field, is Penske HO Racing. That's Ev Kamikawa, out-qualified by his kit.
It is heat number 1 here, Lucky Bob's Challenge. Everybody safely through the first corner. A star-studded heat indeed. Ev Kamikawa, and then our fast qualifier Joe Heights and Mike Christoph. What do you think of this new track?
Oh, fancy.
Is it fast?
Oh, very fast.
What did you think of that driving by Mike Christoph?
Oh, suck.
Let's preview further the Christmas album in this, the holiday spirit.
Here comes Santa Claus, right now, Santa Claus rain.
Oh, yes, but that's just a little bit of the preview. What other songs do we have on this Christmas album?
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, it's a classic indeed for any Christmas Eve. You'll be sitting around the fireplace, chestnuts will be roasting, the Christmas tree will be decorated, and in that CD player,
Oh, Rudolph, a red-nosed reindeer had a very fine nose.
just call 555-1212. That's 555-1212. It is sure to be a holiday tradition. Coming down to the final 20 seconds. There is the battle for the lead. John Wiedemann ahead of your fast qualifier, Joe Heights. There is just 10 seconds remaining. Get it there. There it is in red lane. That is your race leader, Wiedemann. Joe Heights trying to track him down here in the final 5 seconds. It is over. I've never seen a more unhappy winner in all my days.
I thought I lost. Wait, let's try that again.
I have never seen a more unhappy winner in all my days.
Heat race number 2 is going to feature rookie driver Hiro Kamikawa. And there they go. Also, Pete Dorn and Dean Strom. So we get underway in Heat 2 of the Lucky Bob's Challenge. These guys are handling this twisty, new to everybody track. We are winding down this second heat race, and rookie Hiro Kamikawa has been leading through the first 3 segments. Now he's in that challenging yellow lane. Pete Dorn is attempting to chase down Hiro, running a lap behind right now. And Dean Strom is not far behind. The distance on the track right there. Hiro with a spin out. Here comes Dorn.
1 minute left.
There you see the gap. Here comes Hiro. There goes Dorn. We're going to follow him around as the time is winding down. Oh, and a spin. They're both together side by side. Oh, and a spin for a couple of offs for Pete. Here comes Kamikawa. Oh, a spin right there in the hairpin. Here comes Dorn. Oh, and Pete goes by. And time runs out. And there it is, Pete Dorn by just a few segments. Dorn pulls it out at the last second as the rookie has a spin on the final lap. Heat race number 3. Your points leader and second place in points. That's Matt Hayek and Mike Lack. Matt, of course, opening up the season with 4 wins in the first 5 races and opened up a huge 77-point lead so far this season. Bill Black also in this heat. Dino Bravo, this is an important heat race because these guys first and second in points. One guy could be eliminated from the final here.
Yep.
The lead belongs to Matt Hayek, looking to extend his streak of 6 finals in 6 races. Alter Ego Racing counting laps to see if they're going to qualify on total laps for the transfer spot. Lack has taken control of this heat race by about a lap. 20 seconds left, and Matt has passed Joe Heights for the transfer spot. Now all he's got to do is hang it on the table, and he will be in. And his nearest follower in points, Mike Lack, is in with the win of the heat race.
All right, all you blokes and all you Sheilas, we're here for the good run right here for the Lucky Bobs. Right here, Mike Lack, 6-time champion. He's in. He won this heat race.
It's scary. It's scary. I haven't had the luck I have had in the last 6 years, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's crazy.
You don't need a ruck. You're the champion.
Ruck? What's a ruck?
John Wiedemann, he's looking to pull off a win today, and I think he can do it because he looks mean and fast.
I don't look so fast. Those guys, the guys in the last race were awesome. They were a couple laps ahead of me, so I'm going to have to really push it and see what I can do. But
He's modest, everybody, but he just won the 2.4-hour race in sports car racing, so he's quick. Look for him to do it. Then you got this guy right over here. You're in the final.
I'm in the final? You're messing with
Crocky,
me.
Mike.
No,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
messing
just
with me.
kidding.
You're just trying to make me feel good, 'cause I've been
you're
sucking so much this season. You're just making me feel good. I'm going to go race.
Matt Hayek.
I'm the representative for Mr. Hayek and Alter Ego Racing.
Well, Crocky, mate, you know, I'm
And,
least 50.
as of
I don't
right
need
now-
to talk to you. I
well,
want to
as
talk
of
to this
right
man
now-
right here.
as
Matt
of
Hayek,
right
you're
now,
going for
my
another win.
driver is
You're
not
going for
talking.
another win, and
My driver,
you know
my
that's
driver
American
is
press,
not
American
talking to
press.
them.
This is
My
Australian
driver
press.
is not
This is
talking to
all
them. He's not talking to the media.
The final, the Lucky Bob Challenge. You've met these drivers. Oh, and a crash right away for Lack and Wiedemann. Those are a couple of angry squirrels right there who just took each other
They
out.
took each other out. Out of all the people you didn't want to hit, mate, it's your teammate.
We're hearing on the radio that neither teammate is happy with each other. Early lead belongs to Matt Hayek.
No. Go, Matt, go. Go, Matt, go.
We've got pro and con in the crowd for Hayek. In fact, we went back through the stats. It turns out, Lee Skippy, he has scored all but 16 possible points so far this season. We searched deep into the IndySlotCar archives, and we discovered the only other driver to start a season winning 4 of the first 5 You're not going to believe this. The guy who isn't here tonight, he's still on an airplane coming back from Florida. Dan Margetta, back in 2001. And you, Lee Skippy, will no doubt remember that was the season he lost the championship by 1 point.
Rocky, you talk about a heartbreaking of a season, but yeah, you had 1 point at the very end. Could have had the championship, but in the Indy 500, he hit the wall, and when he hit the wall, that was the end of his. At the end, Larry Rodder got around him to finish on the podium. Dan Margetta lost it out by 1 point, and he's been ruining that day ever since, basically.
John Wiedemann has taken over the lead from Matt Hayek. John is running that crazy yellow lane, Lee Skippy.
The drivers have been hating that yellow lane. It's such a tight lane. It's got a lot of squiggles and a lot of S's through there. There's no place to really gas it to kind of catch up on the rest of the drivers here. And he's starting in the worst lane. So now the other drivers have got to go in that lane, and John can just rip off fast laps for the rest of the race.
He talks, he marshals, he does it all. He's Lee Skippy. That would be John Wiedemann leading Matt Hayek by about 4 laps. And Hayek's about 3 laps up over Lack. John Wiedemann has opened up a huge gap over both of them. He would become just the 3rd driver in these first 6 races to score a win if he holds on. In case we didn't get that on mic, that was Marshal Joe Danger Heights saying his left hand is stupid. We're going to follow him to the finish, and there it is. Wiedemann wins for the first time this season. Matt Hayek holds off Mike Lack for 2nd place. Pete Dorn, a solid 4th place.
Here we are with the winner of the Lucky Bob's IndySlotCar Challenge, John Wiedemann. I told you, everyone out there, crikey, if you put out some money on this bloke, you'd win big time. I told you so, and you won big time.
I thought those guys were going to be fast, and they were really super fast, so I just pushed it as much as I could every single lap, and the thing hung in there, and I guess I should have pushed it in the heat races, but the thing was awesome. So get a good car like that, you got to win, and finally got a win this year. I didn't know if I was going to get one.
Your first win of the year, like you said, now you got to chase down that Hayek guy.
Yep, got him tonight, got Lack tonight. Actually, I got Lack pretty early, but but yeah, I just got to keep doing the same thing, keep running, keep racing. Not a track that owes you one, but I was winning last time and got the death card and stupid cards. But this time, we just got a crappy card.
Yeah,
got a win out of it.
Let me present you with the checkered flag. Congratulations, and
Kind of a short pull there.
yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't put that out in front of the house.
Okay.
You know. And then here's a trophy, not necessarily the trophy.
Sweet.
But it's, it looks good on the mantle. Sure, you come down to Lucky Bob's, 58th and Forest Home.
Or if you got time tonight, come out to the bar.
Yeah.
And buy lots of stuff either way.
Thank you for watching the IndySlotCar channel.
You're stepping on my mic cord.
I've always said you've got a long mic cord.
I have no comment.
Yes.
I've got no complaints, though, I can tell you that much.
Oh my, look at this.
American boogeyman. What the hell? Matt Hayek, you finished 2nd tonight. You increased your championship lead.
He's not talking to the media.
Hey, keep your hand off me. I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you do with that hand. That's your wrong hand, mate. So there you go. Matt Hayek, you won. You increased your championship lead, took 2nd place. How's it feel? You beat Mike Lack. This guy thinks that he cannot talk to us this time. But I'll tell you one thing. I chase my subjects from hither and yon to try and get an interview. And he thinks he can sound smarter at going this way. Well, we're going to go this way, right? And he thinks that he can outrun me. No one outruns Lee Skippy. So tune in next week when you see how I chase him down and tackle him when we get that interview.
Come on over here.
Okay. And we'll pretend I didn't. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I won the damn race. It's not like we're playing cards here or anything,
Well,
you know.